My name is Matthew Hottle. I am an assistant professor of nursing for West Virginia University School of Nursing at the Kaiser campus. I grew up in Tucker County, so graduated from Tucker County High School and wasn't sure what to do. I did decide to go to college. I went to Fairmont State. I started in elementary education, but then switched to nursing because I wanted to make a difference in the world. Not that education, you can't make a difference, but I wanted to do nursing. So I was there. I got my associate's degree in nursing and started practicing at a hospital. While I was there, the hospital offered tuition reimbursement. So I got my bachelor's degree with them from an online university, University of Phoenix. And then I started precepting nursing students when I was working in the emergency room. I enjoyed that, and I thought, well, you know what, maybe I'd like to get my master's degree in nursing education. So I did that, graduated with that in 2015, and then taught at the associate's degree level at a community college for 5 years. And then I joined the team at West Virginia University, and while we were here, I did finally finish my PhD in December of 2023. So when I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with my life, nobody in my family had gone to college. And I was just going to be content working. I was working in a grocery store and kind of concerned that maybe I would end up working in the coal mines because my mom's side and my dad's side both worked in the coal mines. And I wanted something more for myself. I mean, I'm very honored to have family that have worked in the coal industry. However, I wanted something more for myself. And my grandma was the one that really encouraged me to go to college. And so I was scared to death. I didn't know where to go, what to do, and finally settled on Fairmont State because it was smaller, and I had some friends that were going there. And and going from there is like I just have this hunger to learn, I guess, or I just want to learn the next thing or do the next thing. And I was very grateful that the hospital had offered some tuition reimbursement to be able to pay for my bachelor's degree to assist with that. Of course, I gave some time back to the hospital for that, but it was well worth it. And then having the luxury of having online learning, that worked really well for me because I was, working full-time in the emergency room full-time and had a part-time job as well. And then later on getting married and having kids, it was really good to be able to have some online education that I didn't have to go somewhere face-to-face. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I am the smartest person. I would say that I persevere, like I just keep one foot in front of the other and just keep doing the next thing. And I think that's very important with education. Intelligence has a role in it, but I think perseverance is very important and just showing up and doing the next thing. So being self-motivated has really helped me. When I was thinking about, my experiences being a first-gen college student, I remembered I didn't really know what was available or what my options were or what resources were available. And so one thing that I would encourage first-gen students would be is go to the registrar or go to financial aid, go to your advisor and ask what's available, what resources are available, like writing center, even tutoring, things like that. Because I came into this situation or came into this college and I was like, I don't know where to go or who to ask. And it wasn't like I could ask my family, where are these resources or what is even available? And so, searching out those resources. And I think maybe now, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm an educator. I think that I see them everywhere. But as a student that is coming from a small town, I graduated with 70 some people in my high school, small community. Moving to Fairmont, which isn't huge, was actually huge for me. And so things were overwhelming, even though it was a small facility. So yeah, just searching out those resources, finding what is available, look for financial aid. That was another thing for me. How am I going to pay for this? And how how can I afford to live? And so, yeah, seeking out those resources would be one thing. And the second thing that I think is very important is to have a community and people that you can talk to, people that you can meet with, hang out with. I think it's so important to have a community at the school and, at home as well in the support system. But like, I can remember my mom and dad and grandma, like, not really understanding what I was doing or what I was going through, especially when I got into nursing school, because it was so difficult and it took so much time and studying. Like, they couldn't understand, like, I needed to study instead of going to this family function, or why I, was doing certain things. So surrounding yourself with people that understand where you're at, what you're doing, and that you can relate with is super important.